Hi, it's Snorgle. Welcome back to the 4th anniversary special where I play peaceful Minecraft and chat about every single game I played on my channel, all 173 in chronological order. This looks really interesting to check out. Not sure how I'm going to get down though. Is there a way to, maybe, let's see. This wall. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go down this wall. So we're just going to start digging down. Can't believe I didn't think of that before. All right, so let's start talking about games. Last time I left off at Mutazione, and at this point in my channel, that's going to be about summer, like July 2023. And so we're just a little over 50 games. It's 173, so we're coming into a time now where I start to play much, much shorter games. In that I really don't want to play games in the last months, or even sometimes I'll play games in the last week, but a lot of the games I'm playing at this point in time are very, very short games. Let's see. Okay, so now I just want to quickly make a backup. Wait, no. I have 2 of these, so I can just set one down here. And I still have one to take with me. That's it. That's the stuff. Wait a minute. Okay. There we go. And bonk, bonk, bonk. Put this up here. Because if I lose all this stuff, it's not that big of a deal, but I think I should not take the golden apple with me either. I don't know why, but I just think I should. Okay. I don't know what it does, but, it's fine. Again, it's not that big of a deal. We can always come back. There's no real any kind of danger here. All right, so let's start talking about games. So the next game I played was called A Juggler's Tale. And it's a really interesting game. So you're basically a puppet in a circus, in a traveling circus, and everybody is the problems you have to solve are all problems that you have to deal with as a puppet. You have to solve problems where you can only do stuff because your strings get in the way. Maybe your strings help you, and it's just, I'm not going to tell you the story because it's actually a really cool story where you're sort of being manipulated because you're a literal puppet, and you kind of start realizing that and start gaining your independence. It's a really interesting story. It's really cool. I didn't know this went out. Wait. I can see my way down. Holy crap. Hold on. Here, come here, down here. Oh, it's so exciting. Cool. Let's look around. So anyway, Jugglers Tale, very cool, very neat. If you feel like a really interesting puzzle game with a super, oh, this doesn't go that far. Okay, that's fine. We'll head this way. Hello, hi. I'd mean you no harm. Let's do this. Yeah. Uh-oh. Concentrating here. So the next game I played after Juggler's Tale is a game called Iris Fall. And it's a really interesting game that sort of plays around with shadow and black and white. It's a really, really cool game. It's a very neat game. I highly recommend it if you feel like a really interesting puzzle game. Is that gold? It is. I mean, if I'm here, why not? Let's, first of all, though, light us up here. Okay. Yeah, Iris Fall, really cool. I'm not gonna tell you too much about it because it's a great story. It's a really interesting game. I highly recommend it. So after Iris Fall is a game that it's in my top 5 games, and it's called A Short Hike. And I'm sure you've heard of it. If you haven't, you absolutely need to take time out to play this game. And here's what I recommend. The funny thing about this game is you can probably complete it in 15, 20 minutes if you really wanted to. But the cool thing about A Short Hike is it's such a chill game. And you just kind of fly around and do stuff and hang out. I'm not going to tell you too much about the plot, but just pick up A Short Hike. Again, another game by a solo dev. It's such a fantastic game. It's such a great game. Where's that light coming from? How can I get up there? What is that? I've never seen that before. Let's find out what that is. Oh, here we go. I guess I have seen it before. Uh-oh. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. And that's not horribly helpful. Let's switch these out. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you much about A Short Hike because I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's again, a kind of a coming-of-age story. It's really delightful, very cool. I highly recommend you play it. It's such a great game. I think we can go up here. So let's do that. Holy crap! Hold on. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that was unexpected. So maybe we'll try it here. What have we here? Let's see. Okay. Go wooden? Yeah, why not? Why not? Start heading up. I absolutely should not be digging straight above me. That's incredibly stupid. If there's lava, I'd be toast. Okay. Let's see. Go up. Go up. I can't see a blur from square. Okay. Oh, this is gravel too? It is, huh? Wait, what is that? Clay ball. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. So after A Short Hike, I played a puzzle game called Bright Paw. Essentially, you're a kitty and all of your, oh, this is bad. This is bad. Come on, hold it, stop. Okay, my plan is not working out as desired. So there's water up there. There's water over there. I mean, okay, I'm going to try it. I'm probably going to die, but I'm going to try it the way the pros do it. Wait, I'm not in a good position here. Shift. Can I step on this? Yes, okay. This makes me a little uncomfortable, but whatever. Oops, stop. Okay. Hold on. We'll over here. I really wanted to see what's this. So, but it's a really interesting game where you're this kitty and you have to go around and solve problems and try to get through. And there's these like evil robots that are trying to get you. It's really cool. Where is that? I just don't know where that light is coming from. This cave is not as interesting as I thought it would, which kind of sucks. I mean, I could go up there, but I also could not. Let's see. I could fall down there, and that would suck. What are we doing here? Can I jump down here and not die? Yes. Oh, and then I get it back almost immediately. That's cool. That's kind of neat. Huh. Okay, so that's where we got the gold. Oh, and here's where we came up. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, this was not as interesting as I thought it would be. That's a disappointment. Oh well, let's keep going. Let's go ahead and put the stuff away that we don't care about. I'm going to keep the clay ball because I don't know what that is. Let's look at it. I'm not going to keep any of this stuff. I'm going to take the stuff that I deem important. The rest of it, I don't care. All right, let's go. We've done a pretty good job exploring this, but let's keep going. Okay, so let's see. After Bright Paw was a really, really delightful game called I Am Dead. And it was about this, a man who passed away, and you're that man, and you're sort of in you need to do these things in the town you're in. So you were a museum curator, and you need to solve all these puzzles, because apparently there's this whole sort of thing of dead people keeping this island, this volcanic island from erupting. And there's a caretaker and other things, and you have to kind of try to help them out. It's super interesting. Where's this go? Did I look in here? I don't think I did. This is just like a labyrinth. Wait, does that go outside? Where's that go? Is this the way I came in? Holy crap, wait, what's this? It is. Huh. Well, let's keep exploring then. So, yeah, it's a really interesting game. Great puzzle. It's just a great game. I can't speak highly enough of it. It's a really cool game. So, after that, I played a game called Air, spelled AER, Memories of Old, and this was done by a small studio out of someplace in Scandinavia. I'm sorry, I don't remember it. What is this? What is this? This is a mine, but it's wow. What? Well, we've got coals. Let's look around here. We'll come back here, but I don't understand. Where did all this like vegetation come from? Oh my gosh. Huh. That's another big-ish drop. Oh, minecart. Okay. Okay, cool. I mean, are these, I'm assuming that these are randomly generated, I assume. Okay. But our new thing, you know, if we've been down somewhere, put it on the floor. That doesn't go anywhere else, okay? Where's this go? It's another one of these things. Huh. What's in here? I don't need gunpowder. I could definitely use a bucket. Gold horse armor? Bones. I think a name tag. Why not? I'm sure this other stuff is important, but I just don't care. I'll definitely take the gold though, for sure. Saddle. If I want to ride a horse, I don't really care to. Wait a minute. Hold up. We can now make a fishing pool. Okay, that's interesting. That's extremely interesting. I get a feeling this thing is not nice. Look! You can see a gribbler in it just spinning around. Maybe this is where they hatch from? I don't know. What was that? Another, oh, no wait, that wasn't a golden apple. That was, what was that? Glowberries. Huh. That's so interesting. Look at that. Huh. All right, so, and Air Memories of Old, it was, you know, I have to say, it was an interesting story. It took place in this fantastical place where you're one of the last creatures, like, yeah, I guess you're just a human, but you can also fly. And you're one of the last, it's an ancient sort of skill, and you're one of the last things can do it, and you have to try to holy crap. Wow. Can we get down there easily? You know, it looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like it. Like steps. Huh. That gold? Seems like it, doesn't it? I don't know. We'll keep going down. Okay, so, and here's the thing I would say about that. The story was interesting. The puzzles were fine. I mean, nothing like, not the best in the world, but they were fine. But the flight mechanics were legitimately amazing. The best in any game I've ever experienced. It just, and you know, it's too bad that the studio they just couldn't get funding for the new projects, and they ended up folding. And you know, it's too bad. It's I think that the problem with it was, I think that now we're kind of in a golden age of indie games. There's a lot of great publishers, and you know, they're I think the wallets have tightened up a little bit, but in general, it's we're really at this marvelous, marvelous time of indie development, you know? Let's see this. I mean, I could go up there. What's up there? I don't think I'm ever going to escape this, am I? Do I have... Let me just mine some of this. Just so I can use this as a platform to go up. Because I also see... Where was that? Yeah, there's light coming from there. So let's see what that does for us. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put this here. There we go. Okay, there's some other, I missed, there's water here too, so okay. That's, is it unfortunate? I don't know. Looks pretty deep, but let's go. Hey, it's the ocean. Look at that. Wait, are we kind of back where we were? We sort of are. I wonder what those golden apples do. I don't want to be a big doofus and eat it and then end up screwing everything up, but I think this is where I think we've been here before. I want to go over the mountain this time though and see if we can get back to where we originally spawned. Oh, so anyway, Air Memories Hole. The flying mechanic is incredible. The game's okay. You know, it's a relatively typical good indie game. And again, they just couldn't get funding for a lot of their projects. It really kind of sucks that they're gone. And because again, the flight mechanic was they said they spent so much time on the flight mechanic, and it really shows. It legitimately shows. It was so wonderful. You know, they just did such a good job. That alone is almost worth it to get the game, just to experience that flight mechanic. Okay. Armadillo. I'm not sure which way our thing was, but maybe let's try going over here. I don't think there were trees near me at all, though, when I spawned. I feel like we're near-ish to it, but I don't know. Anyway. Yes, that was Air's Memories Old, but what's next? Oh, where the snow settles. This was a really nice game. What is that out there? What is that? You see that? What are those things out there? This is not at all. Right. Hey, cow. Hello. Hi, how are you? I have a cow exactly like you back in my summer home. I know. I think this is where I spawned in, I think. Maybe? It's not. Nope. It's not. Maybe I'm nearest to it? Okay, there's that guy. I also haven't seen any like towns or anything, or villages, and I've seen a lot of those. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's a lot of those around. Anyway, let's keep going. Where the snow settles, you're sort of part of this tribe, and it's sort of snowy, and you have to, something really bad happens, and you have to basically, that's the lava pit. So I think we're over this way a little bit, I think. And we have to try to do all these fantastical adventures to save our sister and try to save our tribe. Where the snow settles. I really like that game, actually. And then there was a game called Teacup. Teacup is such a sweet game. It's just, you're a little frog named Teacup, and you are simply, was it this way? It might be this way. You are simply, I probably get a boat, actually. You're simply going around and gathering things for a tea party. It seems like you maybe have some social anxiety, and you are just gathering up things to throw a tea party for your friends who are coming over. It's a chill, delightful, wonderful game. It's really, if you want a really, really just delightful, cozy game, I highly recommend it. I can't recommend it enough. It's so marvelous. I'm hopelessly lost, but that's okay. We'll just keep going. So I haven't seen any. Oh, yeah. Nothing to be afraid. I have to remind myself we're in peaceful mode. Absolutely nothing to be afraid of. I would maybe, if I could find a lamb, I would not mind being able to sleep at night because I just like being around in the day better. You can see more. Not a big deal though. Huh. Wait. Okay. Not a big deal. Yeah, Teacup's a great game. Teacup was, and I'm another one, tiny little indie developer. I'm really waiting for them to make something new, you know, because I very much enjoyed it. I very, very much enjoyed it. After Teacup was a game, The Wanderer, Frankenstein's Creature. So you play as Dr. Frankenstein's creature, and you go through, you can't communicate, and you have to, everybody is super mean to you and horrible to you, and you have to try to find Dr. Frankenstein. It's really a absolutely marvelous game. Why is there a bunch of spider things over here? That's strange, right? I mean, there's no spiders in the game. So, like, maybe this isn't spider things? What is it? I don't know what that is. But the moon looks gorgeous. Looks like we're maybe changing biomes. I'm not sure what this biome is. Let's explore it more. Anyway, it's a genuinely touching game. It's a really interesting, touching game. That's another game I highly recommend unreservedly. It's just a really moving, wonderful story. And then I played a game called Assemble with Care. And Assemble with Care. No, wait, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't Assemble with Care. I'm totally wrong about that. It was Stories Untold. So this was by a small development studio. They are former AAA. They used to work for Sony, PlayStation, the former AAA, and they formed a small Scottish studio called No Code. And by the way, I think they've moved on to the big time again, and their little studio is doing development for an upcoming Silent Hill game. But Stories Untold is a legitimately creepy, interesting. Ooh, that's a long drop. Creepy, interesting game. It kind of is a modern take, sort of on. It starts off as a modern take on that old school, like the old text adventures. Like, what was it called? Gorp, or you know what I mean. Well, you like go left, go right, whatever. It's not quite like that, but it's sort of like that. You go in and you end up playing this game that's like that, and each one goes a little bit further. It's really interesting. It's such a great. It's the whole thing. I'm not doing it justice, but it's really great. In fact, it's funny story. I was playing one of the second to the last chapter, and it was really creepy part where you're kind of out in Antarctica at a research station, and there's some horrible, like, extra world UFO thing out there, and you've got to go outside to try to fix something. And at this really tense moment, in real life, this lightning strike happened really close, and the thunder was so loud you could actually pick it up on the mic. It was crazy. You could pick it up on the mic, and it scared the crap out of me. So next up is a game called Wide Ocean Big Jacket, and this is just a delightful. It's probably a little bit more interactive fiction than it is. What is that over there? Maybe we head that way. It's just a delightful, marvelous, another coming of age story where you're a young girl and you are with your best friend, just this small sort of dorky kid, and you are oopsie, and you're on a little vacation with your aunt and your uncle, and they don't have kids, but they're taking you on this little camping trip, and so you go out and you have a tent and you're on this little camping trip, and it's a delightful story. It's absolutely marvelous story. After Wide Open Big Jacket was a game that kind of slipped by me, and it's interesting because I guess we're still in the desert. What's this? Is this more? What is that? Oh, that's on the other side. Okay. And it's a game called Journey. I want to talk about Journey a little bit because Journey holds a very important place in video game history. And I'd never played it before because it was released as a PlayStation exclusive. And I'm a PC guy. These mines are all over the place. It's crazy. Wait, I've been here. I was like, hey, who lit these lights? Is this where I fell down that one time? No. I've been here. Curious. So, Journey came out about 15 years ago, and let's talk a little bit about why Journey is so important, because Journey is a game that before Journey came out, there was this big debate in the early 2010s of are video games technology or are they art? And now it seems like such a dumb thing to ask, right? Of course they're art. I mean, they're both technology and art, right? And it seems like such a stupid thing to ask, but this game came out and definitively answered the question: video games can be art. And I want to say this. I'm not going to spoil anything about Journey, but if you haven't played it before, it came out. It kind of snuck into the Steam store, and I missed it. And then I saw it I was like, oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to play Journey. Let's go ahead and play it. And so I did, and boy, howdy, I don't think I can say enough about this game. Like, it made me feel about video games in a way that I didn't think would ever be possible for me again. And I mean that, like how when you're a little kid and you play video games, right? There's this sense of wonder, right? There's this magic sense of wonder and awe. It made me feel that way as an adult. And I hadn't felt that way since I was a little tiny kid. There's a couple of things that are some of the most magical experiences I've ever had in gaming, ever. What's this? I'm trying to find my way back to the original spot, and I'm not sure how to do it. Was it over here? I don't know. Oh, just screw it. Anyway, I highly play it because it will change your life. I mean that. I 100% mean that. Play it because it will change your life. It's magical and incredible and amazing and I can't even begin to describe. That's where I was before. Okay, I can't even begin to describe what an amazing thing it is. And there's a lot of technical reasons for it too. So just as a long shot, you're this sort of person, and you need to go on this journey. It's sort of implied that you died, and you have to try. Well, it's a journey, to this civilization that's long gone, and you have to try to figure out why and how you're doing this, and it's just it's just amazing. And there's this thing where you need to go to this mountain. That's the long goal of this. And with Journey, it's not single player, but you're just with a single other person. And you can help each other. You can not help each other. I'm just kind of checking this out and see what's around here. Hope you don't mind. Sun's coming up though. But there's some magic moments that happen, and there's a thing where like you can look around, and if you look around and you stop and you turn away and you look at something, in a sort of period of time, the camera slowly pans back to look back at the mountain. And it doesn't sound like much, but I don't know how they did that programmatically because it looks not programmatic. I'm going to actually store some stuff over here because this is such a landmark. I think I'll be able to see it. I can't. Journey is, along with Deadly Premonition, Journey is in a tie for first place for one of my favorite games ever. Like legitimate. It's absolute magic. After Journey was a game that is sort of maybe derisively called a walking simulator. I like walking simulators. I like them a lot. And it's called Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. And you don't know who you are. Who you are could be a little controversial. Is this the same place, I think? Yeah. Nope, come here. I suck at getting my boat. There. Okay. I think I have a chest here, right? Don't I? Oh yeah, up here. Okay. Okay. What can we put in here? You know what? I think we're gonna do. I think I left my. Oh, I don't have that much cobblestone, but we have tons of cobblestone around. Let's make a furnace and let's make some new tools so that we can have some better stuff. So everybody's gone to the Rapture. You're a person who is going and looking at this town and trying to figure out what happened. Where did everybody go? And so you kind of can go through and read about what they do, and you get these sort of moments where you see silhouettes of interactions in particular times, and you have to figure out this greater mystery. And again, part of what you don't realize, and this is something I think is a little bit magic, is part of the mystery ends up being who you are. That's never definitively answered, and it's probably, what did I not? I didn't bring my, I left my thing back there, didn't I? Oh, what is wrong with me? Honestly. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to make a crafting table again. Oops, hold on. Gosh. It's a great game. I enjoy this game immensely. It's a really, really good game. Put that over there. We'll get it in a second. Bunk. That's fine, whatever. Okay. What was I making? Oh, I was going to try some gold tools. Sure. I think they're not supposed to last as long. Hold on. Oh no, I was gonna make a furnace. That's right. And make some iron tools, because iron tools are supposed to be better. Where'd the book go? There it is. Okay. Well, let's put some stuff back in here. Cobblestone. I'll put the tracks in here. That we don't seem to be short for for train tracks. Let's see. What else are we gonna put in? We'll put the redstone. I take this with me because I want to make some stuff. Take the bucket. We'll definitely take the gold and the other stuff. Okay, I think we can keep some of the coal. We have 64 coal, so we're doing pretty good on that. We'll take a terracotta. We don't need that. Sure, we'll take the glowberries. Why not? Okay. Let's go ahead and smelt some copper. Yeah, Evergreen Rapture, great game. Really interesting. Super interesting story. Overall, just lots of fun. After everyone's gone to Rapture, was a game called Assemble with Care. And, you know, I felt like I enjoyed this game, but it felt to me like it was more of a tech demo. And I wish they could have ferreted the story out a little bit more. Because basically, you're this, let's see, let me think, how am I going to do this? Let's go ahead and make another chest. Oh my gosh, everything is so splurbles. Yeah, let's go ahead and make another chest. And of course I don't have enough. Hold on. Jeez. Let's see where we're going here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. I'll pick these up in a bit. Don't panic. So essentially, you repair things, and that's what the entire puzzle thing is you repairing things. It's delightful and wonderful, and it's great. It's absolutely great game. It's so exciting and cool and interesting. Highly recommended. Absolutely highly recommended. All right, let's put this stuff back in here now. Let's see. What do we put? This in here, that in here, this in here, that in here. These. This. This. I won't need that. I don't need that. Put the coal in there. I'll put the glowberries in there too. Why not? I don't know why I'm hauling this bamboo around. I'll keep just one with me. Put that in there. I want to keep the golden apple. I don't know what it does, and I want to keep it. I don't care about the lapis lazuli at this point. Okay. That's pretty good. And we got wood, which is excellent. And some of that. Let's see. How is this doing? Good. Let's go ahead and smelt this. I think we're going to need a little more. Yeah. All right. So let's see. What was next? Alba, a wildlife adventure. And you're a young girl visiting your grandparents, very young, like maybe middle school, visiting your grandparents, maybe late elementary school, but visiting your grandparents. They are retired and living on, I think it's a Spanish island. And you essentially go there and take pictures of wildlife and end up saving an animal sanctuary. It's a super chill, really, really fun, super fun adventure. I highly recommend it. You should play it. It's so much fun. So after that, I played a game called Abzu. And the reason I played it was because the creative director was one of the creative directors on Journey. And in this game, you end up being a robot that just wakes up in the middle of this ocean. There's no land anywhere. And you just have to explore the sea. It's not scary or spoopy at all. You just swim around, discovering new fish, and you end up solving this sort of overlying big mystery. It's a super chill, really excellent game. Very, very, very good. I highly recommend playing this. So after Abzu was a game called Like No Other, The Legend of the Twin Books. And this is a absolutely modern take on the classic point and click adventure. So fantastic. It's such a great game. I honestly can't recommend this game enough. It's so fantastic. Super fun. You get that exciting exhilaration like when you played those classic point and click adventures in the 90s. It's marvelous. It's absolutely great. After Like No Other is a game called Inked, A Tale of Love. And essentially, you're a samurai, but you're a samurai that's drawn. It looks like every single thing in this thing is drawn. It looks like maybe on paper and like a Bic pen, like a ballpoint pen. It's really interesting. It's a really, really interesting game. I enjoyed it. I thought the puzzles were really cool and exciting. I recommend this game a lot, like a lot. It's fantastic. Okay, we got these. So now we're gonna make some tools. We're gonna make a stone. It's an iron. There. Yep. Iron axe. We don't need a stone shovel, so we don't need this either. We can put this down here because we're gonna get another one over here. We're going to put, let's see, one here and one here. Get this. Okay, let's put these other things over here. This goes there, that goes there. This goes there. This can go up here. We'll keep these. Good. Kind of raining, sort of crappy. Wonder where we should go. I'd like to see something I haven't seen before. Let's see, where were we? Oh yes, after Inked is Omno, OMNO, and this is a 3D platformer that is super fun. I mean, it's got like a lot of platformers. It's kind of got a really, really loose story. I'm like really loose, but it's. Why is this not going down? There we go. Oops. Enter. Okay. Cool. Where should we head? Let's head out here, where I don't see anything. I highly recommend Omno. Super fun, nice platforming, really, really challenging puzzle, and the platforming that was it just felt so great. It's one of those things that it just feels really solid, really good. A super fun platform. And another one was a game that I played the demo on my channel, and then I ended up playing the full game. I don't play a lot of demos, but I play some. And what is that? What is that? And that's a game called Little Kitty, Big City. What is this? Just like a little island? That's weird. Huh. How strange. What's this over here? Little Kitty, Big City. You're a little kitty who lives in an apartment. You end up falling off the ledge of your apartment and into the big city for the first time. And you have to find your way back. It's marvelous. It's fun. It's exciting. It's cool. Highly, highly, highly recommended. Little Kitty. It's done by a tiny little development firm out of Seattle, I think. This is incredible. Keep going though. Yeah, pick it up. Play the demo. The demo's if the demo's still out there, the demo's free on Steam. It's super fun. Then after that, I played a game called Minute of Islands. It's gonna head out into the open ocean and see what we find. And Minute of Islands it's a really funky kind of side-scrolling game where you have to solve these larger. You're one of the caretakers, and the caretakers. Something's happened, and there's these huge giants who live underneath the ocean, or underneath the earth, and they're moving these machines that help clean your air and get rid of pollution and make it habitable. And they've stopped doing that, and so you have to help them. And as you do, you kind of start figuring out that maybe you're not the good guy. You know, maybe these giants are what the sklurp is that? Maybe these giants are maybe you're kind of enslaving them, you know? Really great game, super great game, super fun. Handles it really well. Huh. Sure. Keep going. Such a beautiful game. So after this another game that I really enjoyed very much. It's called Lego Builder's Journey. And here's the thing. This was made by former Lego employees in Denmark, of course. And it's really fascinating because it's unlike any other Lego game. Like all the other Lego games, you know, it's associated with a large franchise and it's got very witty, snappy dialogue and it's very sassy. This is not like that at all. It's got nothing to do with those types of games at all. Like at all. Let's go in here and take a look. Shall we? Sure. It's essentially you're a small Lego child and your dad is a Lego dad and your dad works in a factory and you end up getting this robot that sort of helps you, and it tells this really, really sweet, touching story that legitimately had me choked up at times. And of course you use Legos to solve puzzles, and it tells a really, really good, interesting, touching story. I can't recommend this game enough. I guarantee you will get choked up. I guarantee. Absolutely guarantee it. It's such a great game. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, oh, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the most drop-dead gorgeous games I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at the size of those trees. Good lord. Let's go check it out. And it's got full ray tracing. It's gorgeous. Pick this game up because it's really fantastic. I'm kind of hoping that they come up with some DLC for it. I really hope they do. So after Lego's Builder's Journey was a game called Florence, and it's a game about love and loss and a little bit coming of age. What is that out there? See that? What is that? Did I go by there? I can't tell what that is. It doesn't look natural, does it? I must have gone by there, right? I must have. Let's go check it out since I'm here and I've seen it before. Let's go look at it and see. I probably saw it, but that's fine. Yeah, Florence is and again, there are some puzzles. The puzzles are very light puzzles. But is that a boat? Huh. I'm going to assume that... Because see, if I oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. I mean, I don't think I need it. And that. And that. I'll take this. Why not? Obsidian, sure. Oh, go up, go up, go up, go up. Up. Oh my gosh. Whew. Where's my boat? Where's my boat? What happened to my boat? Hold it. What happened to my boat? Great. All right, fine. That was weird. What does... Can somebody please tell me what happened to my boat? Was it like a curse or something? Or did the dolphins like mess with me? That was weird. Where was I? Oh yeah, no, it's just really love and loss, and it's just it's a marvelous story, an absolutely marvelous story. So after that, I played a game called The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. It's another walking simulator. I enjoy walking simulators. And this was just, I'm not going to tell too much about it because the story is the thing. You're basically a private detective, and you are charged with finding out why. You sort of try to find. Oh crap! Should I not be up here? Can lightning kill me? I mean, in peaceful mode? I don't know, and I can't sleep because I don't have enough wool. Dug on it. Let's see. Let's go here. Up. Okay. Yeah, Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Great game. Really interesting. Super cool. Highly recommended. It's super fun. Really interesting story that'll definitely make you think. Yeah, play it. It's so much fun. After The Vanishing of Ethan Carter was a game called Sable. And so where am I going? I don't think I want to go up here. Go back down. Oh, look. Huh. Oh, it just passes through. Okay, well, fine. We'll be safe from the lightning here. Let's talk a little bit about Sable. So Sable's a game where another coming of age story where you're on this completely different planet that's basically all desert. And you're coming of age, and it's your time to pick what you're going to do for the rest of your life. What career are you going to have? So you're given this really cool hover bike, and you just travel around this world and do quests for people, and you pick up these items. And if you pick enough of any one item, you can choose that profession. There's like cartographer and warrior, and there's a bunch of, and you can genuinely pick whichever profession you want. It's very cool. It's really, really neat. I still don't understand what the splurp happened to my, and I didn't. Forgot. Well, hold on. Here's what we can do. We definitely can wear that. Well, I don't think we need to. We definitely can wear that. I don't think I need golden chestplate projecting. Wait, hold on. I don't know what these mean. Projectile protection 1, unbreaking 1. Sure, unbreaking. Sure, why not? So are these fire protection 2? Are these like enchanted or something? Again, I'm a complete Minecraft noob, so please forgive my absolute total ignorance. Okay. Come back down here. Let's go ahead and let's make another boat. I don't know what happened to my boat. I legitimately don't know what happened to my boat. That was weird. I think 5 will do it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. That was strange. Somebody please tell me if you know what happened to my boat. Please tell me because I'm super confused. It was there one minute and then it wasn't the next. Let's see. I think I use this on this. Yes. Okay. Can we place the boat down? Come here, buddy. Okay. Let's go. It's a cool game. It's, from a production standpoint, this was an interesting game because one of the coolest things in Sable is just this sense of freedom and cruising around the desert on your hover bike. But you know what? it did not necessarily make that part of it that was so cool and relaxing did not make particularly good video let's plays. So I ended up doing a lot of editing and really editing a lot of those parts out, and I got pretty good at it. And I kind of do a similar thing now. If there's something where like there's a lot of backtracking, let's say like we have to go from a general store to a national park, and so I'll go there. Maybe I'll show the journey once, and then we have to go back to general store and deliver something. I might say, okay, let's head back to the general store. I'll start heading back, and then I can pause the recording and go and wow, this is amazing. I'll pause the recording and then I'll say, oh, well, hey, here we are at the whatever. That's a little into the production that happens here on the old Snorgle channel. And that's the game that sort of cemented that for me. And I think it makes things a little bit more engaging. There's other times we'll show all the travel. It just depends. It's just a choice for me. Hello. Oh, scared you. Sorry. Let's keep going. Okay. After I played Sable, the next is a game called Tsioque. Tsioque. And you are essentially a princess, and there's Piggy. Sheep. I'm really sorry for this, sheep. Yeah, I know, you can try to get away, but it's not going to work. Okay. Where is it? Come here. I'll try to make this quick. I'm sorry. Okay. Good. Any more sheep around? I feel really bad. Holy crap. Is that the lone sheep on this island? That makes you feel bad. Let's see, 3 cows, 1 pig. 1 sheep? No more sheep? Really? Come on. So you're a princess. You have to. There's an evil wizard who's trying to take over the castle because your dad, the king, is gone, and so you have to prevent it. And it's a really, really nice adventure game. Just an absolutely delightful adventure game. So then I played a game. It's a little bit unusual. I don't play a lot of horror games, but I play some. There we go. I play some, and this is a game called Year Walk, and it's based on an old Scandinavian, like this old Scandinavian, not a tale, but like this Scandinavian thing where you apparently would go on a year walk for some reason or another. And how am I going to get over there? Oh, I can't. Yeah. Okay. So this is so weird. And so you end up sort of investigating this and trying to figure it out. And it's really cool. It's a really good game. I'm not describing it very well, but it's an interesting game. But it's horror. It's definitely horror. Let's see. Let's do. Wait, they're there. Are they over here? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Do I have enough? Where's the other one? Where'd the other one go? Where'd the other one go? Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, they're going up. I can get them up here. I can make a bed. I don't think I need to sleep, but I think it'll help that some of the nights pass. As sleep does. Sorry. I apologize. I got it. Okay, good. No, I can make a bed. Great. Ooh. Is that a lone tree? Huh. We will go out there. Let's go up here, though, and see what's up here. Ooh, that's a nasty fall. Oh, this is nice. So, yeah, it's a creepy game, very spoopy, really, really interesting, highly recommended. It's a really fun game. Very creepy, but in a uniquely Scandinavian way. I highly recommend this game. It's a lot. It's very fun. So the next game is a game. It was a trilogy, and it's called Frog Detective: The Haunted Island. And you're a frog. You're a detective, and you solve mysteries of the haunted island. It's The writing is some of the snappiest, funniest writing I think in a video game ever. It's so much fun. It's absolutely marvelous. It's such a fun game. I honestly can't recommend this game enough. It's so funny. It's funny and clever and just everything that a video game should be. Let's go. See what that thing is. Maybe it's not a tree. Maybe it's a. I don't know. Let's go. Wait. Is that wood? Why is there wood out here? Oh, it's a boat. Was that the boat that... I don't know what happened. Wait. Is there another boat over here? Maybe the Dolphins? I still don't know what happened. Maybe the Dolphins did it? I don't know. Yeah, there's another boat over there, huh? And so I did Frog Detective 1, The Haunted Island. Then immediately after that, I did Frog Detective 2, The Case of the Invisible Wizzard. Both of them are absolutely hysterical, super funny, really, really marvelous games. Is that a floating boat? What the splurp? How? I don't... What? I think that's what it is, isn't it? Has anybody ever seen this before? I guess that's a floating boat. It kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Like upside down? Yeah. Huh. I don't know what that is. Weird. Guess we'll head over this way. Why not? So then after that, I played a game, and this is by a company was. I mean, I guess they're kind of still around, but they're not what they were before. It's a game called Tacoma. And this was about, again, it's another space station game. You go to space station, everything's all screwed up, and you have to try to solve the problems. This was by a company called Fulbright out of Oregon, I think. And there ended up being some real issues with the owner being like really abusive. It was bad. When stuff came out, it was bad. And everybody quit, and it was not good. So, and I found out it's after. So I don't know. You can think about if you want to give somebody like that money, you know. I would say it's so funny. You always hear these people who say, you know, oh, I apologize. I blah blah blah. You know. Oh, hold on. I had whatever behavior, and well, you're a horrible person. People shouldn't treat people terribly. Like we know this. You know, this is objectively true. We absolutely know that treating people terribly is bad, and we know what that is too. So, and I think the last game we're going to talk about is a game called Lost in Play, and I actually quite enjoyed Lost in Play. You sort of. You're in this kind of fantastical world, and you're a little girl, and you have to sort of solve all these mysteries to help solve this larger sort of mystery. It's really fun. It's super fun. The art style is a little bit crazy. It's just, I can't recommend it enough. Is that an apple tree? Huh. I guess we're back in like a tropical thing again. This is really cool. This is really neat. My goodness. So I hope you're enjoying this. I am very much enjoying kind of talking about the games that I played and going through and reviewing them all. There's a lot of them, you know, and it's interesting to watch the evolution of the games I pick on the channel. And for me, anyway, it's really interesting. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's when I was playing really, really long Let's Plays, and that's really interesting. And so it's an interesting thing for me to do. I hope you're enjoying it as well. I'm so proud of the fact that I was able to just have daily videos for 4 years. I was late on one or two, but I essentially did it for 4 years. I'm very proud of that fact. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for another anniversary special. I'll see you next time.